Welcome back. Here is the CNBC-TV18 news break confirmed. UltraTech Cement, the flagship cement business of the Aditya Birla Group, has acquired Kesoram Industries' demerged cement business. The deal is valued at an enterprise value of 7,500 crores. UltraTech Cement will be issuing one share of itself for 52 shares of Kesoram. For Kesoram, it helps deleverage their balance sheet, while for UltraTech Cement, it helps them expand in the southern and the western market and adds their capacity by about 10 million tons per annum. We're joined by Ronald Siyoni, the Associate Vice President of Sharekhan BNP Paribas, on the show now. Ronald, morning, and thanks for joining in. Talk about UltraTech Cement and from here on. Now, cement itself is fiercely competitive. We know the Adanis recently bought Sanghi Industries in a deal valued at 5,000 crore, and plus UltraTech itself has big ambitions of achieving 200 million tons overall capacity. They announced that fresh capex plan of 13,000 crore recently, and now this deal. What's the view on UltraTech from here on?
Yeah, good morning. So yeah, it was a much awaited deal for in the recent time. So the EV valuation of upwards of 7,000 crore with blended EV by ton of closer to $80, and if the surplus clinker unbacked cement capacity is valued at $30, then it's upwards at $90 per ton valuation for the acquisition. So this is quite attractive compared to the replacement cost, which is closer to around $120 to $130 per ton, and the recent acquisitions which are done at around $100 per ton. So on the overall industry front, consolidation of this type helps the industry overall, which will help in maintaining the pricing discipline going ahead rather than going through the organic route of capacity expansions. So 10.75 million ton of acquisition, by acquiring cement assets would help overall industry in terms of pricing discipline. If we talk about the UltraTech, then it will help increase its capacity share in the southern region. Prior to this acquisition, the southern capacity share is around 11%, which will go to around 22%. Which is comparable to 20% on an average capacity share of UltraTech in other regions. Also, if we talk about the market share, then it was around 11% in the south compared to 19% or higher than 19% in other regions which it has. So this will now go upwards to around 15%. So this will for UltraTech give a good hold in its in southern region, and better diversification across the regions for going ahead. On the operational front, if we see Kesoram has an EBITDA per ton of around 510 rupees per ton for H1 of FY24 compared to UltraTech's upwards of 950. So operational front on OPEX per ton, Kesoram's is better than UltraTech, but realization is also lower. So with this acquisition, UltraTech would help increase the realization per ton through rebranding exercises and product rejig, and the operational profitability of the acquired assets would be brought at par, closer to 1,000 per ton EBITDA per ton in FY 2026. So this is a good acquisition, overall for the industry as a whole. Also, mid-size or smaller size companies which would get a push from this acquisition in terms of valuation re-rating going ahead. So companies like Heidelberg Cement, Nuvoco, Vistas, Orient Cement, or Penna, which are smaller or mid-size players, would get a valuation re-rating from this consolidation, which is happening in the overall cement sector.
Got it. So you like the deal. It's done at reasonable valuation, gives them good exposure in the southern market, increases their market share there, so provides that diversification. At the current price of 900, is UltraTech Cement a buy?
Yeah, so currently the price is at around 9,000. So we have a buy rating on the stock. So we have a buy rating on the stock with a price target of 9,500. So at 9,000 on FY26, it's still trading at 13.5 times EV to EBITDA compared to historical average 5-year average of 15 to 16 times EV to EBITDA. So still it provides further room for upside. So we may likely increase the price target for UltraTech and will maintain a buy rating on the stock.
We leave the conversation there. Thank you very much for joining in. On that note, we're also out of time on Trading Up. From the entire team, thank you for watching.